Welcome. You've got mail.
Hello, good day to everyone watching. My name is Sarah, and I'm going by the gamer tag Mrs. Super Pro. My boyfriend's name is Super Pro, and we have matching gamer tags. It's really fun online where people get jealous or they're like, "Oh, that's so cute," and I'm like, "I know, I'm great." But this video today is going to be on gameplay of Gears of War 3 multiplayer function online. And the reason I'm doing this is because I've noticed there's a lot of new players, even though the game has gotten pretty old now. It's been out for, I want to say like 4 years now, but people are still just now getting into it. I'm noticing online and the multiplayer, and they don't really know how to really fight. It's kind of funny to watch when they're not on your team. But so I'm just gonna try to introduce you guys to the kind of ins and outs of the multiplayer and what you should do, what you shouldn't, things like that. All right, so let's start. This is the starting menu, all that fun stuff. Downloading content. Also, when you want to play multiplayer, you have to buy a couple of the DLC packs, or else you won't be able to play on dedicated servers. Dedicated servers are very important if you are not a fan of lag, and even then, it still lags a bit, but it's part of the game, I guess. There's a start menu. To get into the multiplayer, you go to Versus, and if you're just starting out, you can go to this casual option. That's where people who are just starting, they're able to go there if they want to. Mine has a check mark next to it because I'm not able to do it anymore. That's closed off to me because I'm pretty great. Standard is usually what I go into. Standard gameplay. Forces of Nature's, it comes as a map pack and DLC, and it has the old school playlist, Capture the Leader, Wingman, and One Shot, One Kill. Wingman was in Gears 2. I don't remember if it was in Gears 1, but I did play all three religiously. But it's been a while since I played Gears 1, honestly. But Wingman is you and one of your friends, or you just have one other teammate. It's 2v2. But it's a total of about 5 teams. And One Shot, One Kill is with snipers. And, yeah. Alright. So, what we're going to just start off. It's Team Deathmatch. That's the easiest. That's the one people play the most. As you can see, there's about 2,000 people playing in my region, 2,000 worldwide. Where you see Nat type is strict. You need to stay away from that if you can. I have no choice because I'm on the Wi-Fi for the school. If I had better internet, I would. You want it to be open. It's supposed to be a green lettering. That's the best connection that you can have to avoid lag and things like that. I go into quick match. Rank match is for all the people who are really, the game term would be try hard, because that's what they do. Like, they try their hardest. Like, it's the last game of their life. It's really difficult if you don't know what you're doing. Alright, quick match, finding a match. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's really slow, considering my internet connection, but it is what it is. I wish it were better. Ooh, we found a game. Let it load. Oh, and quick matches, you join in the match already. There's bots that take places of players if there's nobody in the game at the moment. And then when the bot dies, you can take their place. Sweet, I already got to play. There's a bunch of bot players on my team, as you can see. Those ones with the asterisk next to their names are bot players. Alright, this is the shotgun. You switch to it by pressing left on your D-pad. You can get into cover by pressing A. And it's the same way you can get off of cover if you pull off of it. You can go around the corner like this, and then you fire, of course, with your right trigger. And you run, the roadie run is you hold A. I'm gonna run away. As you can see in the bottom left, the enemy player has gotten the Digger, which is a power weapon, something you don't want to get caught with. To check where your teammates are, you hold down the left bumper, and you can look around. And where you see that guy with the little, I guess you would say the chat bubble over his name, that means he has a mic, and that he can, that was called a strafe. Strafe is going left and right, or forwards and backwards to kind of avoid your enemy's movements. Okay, when you get in this type of situation, you can mantle kick. And you get on the wall, and then you push up on your thumbstick and press A to jump over the wall. To focus your shots, it's slower, but it's also more effective if you hold down the left trigger. Those are incendiary grenades. I call them flame grenades. They don't hurt you if it's thrown by your teammate, but if it's thrown by the enemy, you end up like this guy. Toasty. This is called wall bouncing. It's very effective if you're against somebody who's got a slow orientation. They don't know what's going on. We won this round. There's 2 rounds, as you can see in the top right. The team that wins 2 rounds first is the winner of the game. Kills are what I've been doing. When you down someone, that's when they fall on the ground and they scream something like "revive me" or something like that. Revives are when you pick up one of your teammates when they end up in that situation. And deaths, of course, are when you die, like all those guys just did. So far, my team's doing pretty well. None of us have died. You start off with 15 respawns per team, as you can see in the top left. And once it gets down to no respawns left, you get 1 life, which you'll see when we destroy these guys. That's called an active reload. When you press RB to reload, and you press it again, when it hits that white line, you get an active reload. It makes your shots faster and stronger. Ooh, I need to work on my accuracy again. Ooh, I got an invite. Somebody wanna play with me? This guy has been running from me for the longest. You really want help, huh? Wow, what a cheap trick. I'm hiding behind the wall and hard aiming. Hard aiming is when you just stand there and you hold down your left trigger and wait for somebody to come around. But yeah, that's just a little intro. When you get in the hard aiming situation, I wasn't expecting that, so I didn't act very quickly. But what you should do is try to roadie strafe, which is this. That can be very disorientating, especially because they move slow with their aim. Oh, I got nano kick. Thank you, teammate. And or you could try to wall bounce, which in that situation was very difficult to do. But yeah, that's a little bit about Gears of War 3. I'm not doing so well because I'm obviously not quite focused. I'm trying to make this little introduction video for you guys. But if you can, also it helps your team if you can mark your enemy, which is when you aim at them and then you click your left stick, like so. All your teammates can see that. They don't know if you mark them or not on the other team, but your teammates can see them from anywhere on the map. Alright, thanks guys for tuning in. I'll probably do a 1v video next time. If you'd like to see it, you can find me on YouTube under Volatile Barbie. That used to be my old clan, Barbie, and that was my name, Volatile. So, I mean, hit me up, leave comments on your video if you have any questions and things of that nature. We won. Yes, success. Look at all my points. All my points. I had a killing spree. Oh. Alright, guys.